Welcome back to ESBR Boxing YouTube channel. Delighted to be joined for the first time by Steve. This is a fight breakdown prediction video for Chris Eubank Jr. versus Liam Smith, which is taking place in Manchester on January the 21st on Sky Sports Box Office. Steve, really appreciate your time on this one. This is the first time we've kind of linked up. I hope it's the first of many. First question is, how are things with you?
Yeah, they're good. Thank you, Elliot. This is my first video boxing interview as such, so bear with me.
Yeah, well, we've been kind of following you on Twitter for a while, so kind of looking forward to getting your opinions and saying it how it is. This fight is just kind of, obviously it's at middleweight, Liam Smith moving up in weight. There's been mixed opinions on how much people want to see this fight. I know I do personally, but yeah, just want to get your general thoughts on the fight. How much are you looking forward to this one?
Yeah, I think it's a great fight. It's a better weight because obviously we had Chris Eubank Jr. before against Conor Benn. Lots of issues on the weight there. I think it's more of a natural weight. I think it's a great fight. Both fighters are pretty much need to win as well. And these fights, I think, personally, make better fights. If any of them loses, it's going to be hard for them to come back from this, I think. So it's a must-win for both fighters. And these fights make good fights. Yeah,
absolutely. And I think one debating topic that I've discussed with kind of some of the guys at ESBR is this a 50-50 fight? Some people have Eubank as a fairly strong favourite. Some people don't. Without giving your prediction away just yet, would you say this is a 50-50 fight or not so much?
I can see a lot of fans thinking it's 50-50, but I would favour Eubank, to be honest with you. Yeah. But you can see why people may think it's a 50-50 fight, to be honest with you. But I would favour Eubank for this one.
Yeah, absolutely. So getting right into it, Eubank going into this fight is the favourite. How does Eubank win this fight? Do you think? What advice is he going to be given to beat Liam Smith, do you think?
Similar to the Williams fight, I really do see him hitting him with quick combos, pitter-patter shots, in and out. One thing I think Smith will be looking to do is try and break up that work and hold and hit him to the body. There's talks of like previous sparring sessions. I think it's come up this week as well. History of sparring sessions and how he hurt him to the body. Don't know how much truth is behind that, but if I was Smith, I would try and take that speed away because I think Eubank would certainly be looking for them quick, sharp sort of combos, make it look good, and then back out again. Really, he's going to rely on that, and I think Smith really will have to tie him up, try every trick in the book to wear him down and stop him moving. Really, so with that, and if I was Smith, I'd be holding him, I'd be hitting him, doing every cheap shot possible just to throw him off his game a bit as well.
Yeah, definitely an intriguing one. I feel like one thing about this fight is that both fighters have kind of only really lost to top competitors. No, Liam Smith had that loss in Russia a couple of years ago. That was debatable, but the list of guys who have beaten these two fighters are George Groves, obviously Canelo, Jaime Munguia.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Billy Joe Saunders as well.
If Eubank beats Smith, that is the best name Eubank's definitely got on his list of fighters.
Yeah.
Because I think in Eubank's in back of his mind, he's thinking. Personally, I think he's all about chasing the money at this stage, not world titles, really. So I know Triple G's gone a bit quiet, but in the back of his mind, he probably thinks that Benn fight's still there later down the line. Can he afford? And that's a big money fight. Can he afford to lose this? No, he can't really, because I think that fight will go away. But I think in the back of his mind, Eubank's chasing the money on this one, rather than world titles, really. So.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I think Eubank is 33 now, no longer a young fighter. He's been a pro for quite a long time. I think that there are some fighters. I mean, Derek Chisora, another example. The interest isn't fighting and winning world titles. The interest is is getting as
Just
much
the
money
money.
as possible. So I think that's something that Eubank's after. Whether he's be willing to admit that or not, I'm not sure. But just a couple more questions from me, Steve. As always, like to put people on the spot when I can. If you had to give a prediction for this fight, who wins and how?
Yeah, I'm sticking with Eubank. I said it when the fight was first called. I'm saying Eubank on points. Really do. Smith will have his moments, definitely. He'll have his moments, but I think the majority of the fight will go to Eubank. The flashier work, the scoring work will go to Eubank. He'll win on the cards. That's my personal opinion, anyway.
Yeah, it's good to know. We will we'll leave it there. It's kind of a short video, not going into too much detail, but yeah, really good to kind of hear your thoughts on the fight, Steve. And your prediction as well. I appreciate you giving that. Not everyone always wants to give predictions. I think predictions can change when someone sees kind of fights that are weighing.
So come fight night, maybe different.
yeah, absolutely. But no, for now, you going with Eubank on points. But yeah, could be a fight of the year contender. It's domestic grudge match, which we all love. So yeah, once again, Chris Eubank versus Liam Smith, January 21st. Steve, thank you so much for your time. I'll speak to you again soon, okay?
Thanks, Eddie.